Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Today we'll be trying out a new Pokemon, Tyrantrum, in the Open Ultra League. Tyrantrum is a rock dragon type Pokemon, so it has a lot of weaknesses, but still we managed to get a 5-0, so let's see how this goes. Moving into the first match, we have a terrible lead against Wolverine. We are ABA weak to ice types, so I cannot really swap out from this matchup. We can survive an Icicle Spear and hopefully still reach the Stone Age. We just fall short of a Stone Age, but thankfully my opponent missed the count and we get a shield advantage. Wolverines generally like to bait, so I try to call it, but it ends up an Earthquake. And they have an Umbreon in the back, and Escavalier with this low health has to do some big clutches. We go for the Megahorn, but unfortunately it gets shielded. I have to take this Umbreon out with this Escavalier. We make to the Megahorn and hopefully this should just about KO this Umbreon. And they have a Sylveon in the back, and if possible I would like to take this out without committing any shield. They try to overfarm, but we reach the Seed Bomb at the last second. We can just steal this Icicle Spear and reach the Seed Bomb. This Seed Bomb should be enough to KO this Wolverine and give us the win. Moving on to the next match, we have a terrible lead against Cresselia. We safe switch into our Trevenant and we bait out our Obstagoon, and this is horrible for us since Obstagoon beats both our Trevenant and our Tyrantrum. Here I will commit a shield, and with this next Seed Bomb I should get this shield back, and hopefully that should put down it in a counter down range for Escavalier. They have a Swampert in the back and I am going straight for the Megahorn. Do they respect it? They do not, and that does a big damage. I will cast the Hydro Cannon onto Tyrantrum. For its part Dragon type, it will be neutral and we can tank it. If this is a Grass Knot, we should be able to survive it and reach the Crunch. And now we are in a very good spot as Escavalier totally walls Cresselia and has a very dominant matchup against it. I will shield up the Moonblast as that will do the maximum damage, and then go for the Drill Run. Here I make a mistake. I go for the Drill Run hoping it will be enough to KO, but it is not, and now we have to tank another Moonblast. From there we should be able to counter down Cresselia for the win. On to the next match, we have a slightly negative lead against Gallet. I will cast the Close Combat or Leaf Blade onto Trevenant, where both the moves are resisted, and they have a Lapras in the back. I go for the Seed Bomb and they shield. They must be pretty weak to Trevenant in the back. This is just a surf, we can easily tank it and go for another Seed Bomb, and they double shield the Lapras. I bring in Tyrantrum just to soak the damage, and hopefully we can reach the Stone Age from here. Tyrantrum reaches the Stone Age and this should be enough to KO this Lapras, and they have a Venusaur in the back. From here Escavalier should have a very dominant matchup as we resist all the moves of Venusaur. I will overform here quite a bit to have some loaded extra energy for the Gallet. I am going for the 2 Shield Flex. We don't need to shield a thing here. We reach the Megahorn. This should be enough to KO the Gallet, and we get a 2 Shield Flex win with the Tyrantrum team. On to the next match, we have a neutral lead against Alolan Muk. I would like to stay in this matchup as Trevenant has very poor matchup against Alolan Muk. We can easily tank a Dark Pulse and then reach the Stone Age. Here I make a mistake. I go for the bait hoping for the shield, but they no shield it. I am fine with committing one shield and going for the full farm down. And they have a Gengar in the back. I have to take this Gengar out with this Trevenant. Here I commit a shield hoping that we will reach the next seed bomb, but we lose CMP. Crunch should be more than enough to take this Gengar out. Can we reach another crunch? We reach the crunch, but they take us out. And from here Escavalier has to do some clutch. All the moves are resisted, so even if we are down a one shield, this is not a bad spot to be in. We should be able to tank this Frenzy Plant as well, and then reach the double drill run. They no shield the drill run and we can counter down for the win. Moving into the final match, we have a terrible lead against Melmetal. We immediately save swap into our Trevenant and they are staying in. We can tank this Rock Slide as well and then overfarm, and they catch the Shadow Ball onto Excadrill. We are able to reach another Seed Bomb, and this should force a shield and force them to throw some energy. From here I can just Dragon Tail down to get some energy. I blindly swap into Escavalier, but they have a Dragon Breath Giratina in the back. This is just a Dragon Claw. We can just no shield it and reach the drill run. Giratina is extremely bulky and this drill run won't do much damage. I have to commit some shields here as we are getting pretty low on health. Hopefully this drill run should get the next shield and we can catch the next move onto Tyrantrum, which we do. We are able to tank the Dragon Claw and reach the crunch. This crunch is more than enough to take out this Giratina. From here Melmetal has to throw some energy as they cannot Thundershock down. Here I am completely fine with letting this go and have the Drill Run loaded. Drill Run takes out the Melmetal and we get the win. And here is the 5-0 set with this Tyrantrum team. Tyrantrum has a really cool design and really good moveset, but that's all to it. Its typing and its stats are pretty weak for both the leagues, and I don't suggest to invest in it if you are trying to climb the elo. But if you wanna play for fun, definitely try it out. And lastly, definitely try out this team as it worked pretty well for me.